Welcome to episode 2 of Bricolage, the joy of clutter. Today we are going to go through the first floor of my house. I'll give you a little tour and we're going to rethink, reimagine how we think about our clutter because clutter's gotten a pretty bad reputation, especially lately. And I think that if you can rethink, it all starts in your head, right? I should give you a little bit of background here. I did try when it first became popular the Marie Kondo method, and I cannot even tell you what a fiasco that was. I was in tears. There was a huge pile of clothes on the floor. The kids were like, "Mom, why did you do that?" And the cat was looking at me like, "You have to be insane, right?" She was just blown away by the whole thing. And that was when I first started thinking about how minimalism works for some people, and that's great. But for a lot of people, I just think it doesn't click for me at least with the way that my brain works and with my hobbies because I love to. So let me give you an example. It's probably easier to show you than to tell you. I do leave Christmas trees up year round. I found this little guy here in a box at the dump, and someone didn't want him. Notice he has lenticulating eyes. See him? He is a lenticulating eye bobblehead, and he was left at the dump to die. But he is safe now. I also found, same dump run, believe it or not, these beautiful Chinese rose medallion plates, which are probably from the 19th century. Someone did not want these. I don't know why. Perhaps they condoed their house. So to KonMari is actually a verb now. And if you're not familiar with the Marie Kondo method, you're supposed to hold up every item in your house and see whether or not it sparks joy. If it does spark joy, you keep it. And if it doesn't spark joy, well, then you chuck it. And this kind of binary thinking is not going to work for me. And let me show you why. And I'm going to take you on a tour of my house. And then in episode 3, I'm going to show you an alternative method that I came up with to help us think about our stuff in ways that are more holistic and logical. This first room is very multi-purpose. As you can see, there is an elliptical machine, so we can work out in here. There is a big whiteboard, and we use that for a bunch of different things. I use it for teaching right now because I'm teaching from home, and my son used it for his physics class to figure out whether the myth of Rapunzel, where she let down her golden hair, would actually have been physically possible. I have some of my hats and a bunch of miscellaneous things, hand chairs and filing cabinets, some books, some files, and a little bit of open wall space, surprisingly. There is not much open wall space in this house. My husband is joking about how he's going to make the walls out of tungsten and cement, so I can't put anything on the walls in the next house. This is the dining area. We don't usually use it that often, mostly for holidays, but it's there. This one here is the Easter and spring tree, which I really love because I love spring. And it's so colorful, and it is June, so I guess I have to switch out the Easter decorations. It's that time. We're going to switch over to the summer tree. And this is our grand piano. You can see our couch here has a lot of throws and stuffed animals. The big caterpillar I got when Toys R Us was going out of business, her name is Esmeralda. And over here, there's the TV and faux fireplace, some movies, bench, a bunch of stuff. And this is the layout of the first floor. So there's some work to do here. Kitchen. And now we're going to go into the foyer. I'm really looking forward to organizing the foyer because when we had stocked up for this whole stay-at-home quarantine thing, it got a little out of control. We have our chickens out here, our baby chicks. Hi, girls. And now we're going to go into a very interesting part of the house, because when we did the home hospice with my father a few years ago, this is where all of his stuff ended up. So we're going up over the garage. Actually, we could go out in the garage right now. So this is the garage. There's Kevin. And then over the garage, we have ambient clutter. Let me get a good look at it. It is daunting, to say the least. But what better stomping grounds to use my new taxonomy of clutter and make sure it's going to work and make adjustments if necessary. I hope you enjoyed my mini home tour. Very least, you probably feel better about where you live now, so that's good. And I hope to see you in episode 3, where we put my new organizational system to the test. And over the garage is where we're going to start. So let's see how it goes. Have a great day.